Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Michelle, and today I'm going to be setting up my March budget. I'm super excited, but first I just want to say thank you to everyone who viewed this video for February. I was blown away by the response that I received. So thank you so much. I am truly grateful. And so let's go ahead and get started. So if you are new, because I know I have some new family members. So if you are new, I get paid once a month, and I break down my paycheck. So I split my paycheck. When I get paid on the 29th, I will go ahead and split that in half, and then I will pay myself again on the 15th of March. So for this video, for purposes for you guys, what I set up with you is I will go through and set up my monthly view. Let me pull this out. And then I will set up this view right here. The savings tracker, how I use this, it's called Zero Out Challenge. And so I will do that for the whole month of March. And then down here, where it says accounts and debits, I list out the debt that I have as far as like my credit card debt. And then I'm going to fix these pages here. Honestly, I'm just going to retitle them. So here is my monthly view, my sinking funds view. And then this side here will be my first half of my paycheck, second half of my paycheck. And then I give myself 2 pages of weekly expenses. And then here I will cover this up for like any events or anything that's coming up. And then over here, I will list my monthly goals, and I don't really do anything here. And then I do my recap. So we're not going to do all of this today. Let me pull out what I need. First thing I think what we're going to do is do the monthly view. Okay. And then last month I started using the monthly budget stickers from Planner Kate, and I really liked that, so I'm going to continue to do that. So let me pull out the page, the one that we need. She has them by quarter, which is perfect because she was having a sale, warehouse sale, and I totally missed it because I didn't want to grab the ones that I already had. So now I know that I need the rest of the third and fourth quarter. Okay. So this is like a accumulation of different types of your standard type monthly bills. And then, sorry about that. Okay, and then what I've done is I've purchased like the regular plain bill due stickers, and I'm gonna use those for like my credit card bills or ones that I don't have a name for on here. Okay, is this the same one? Same color? If it's the same color, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I have, use what I have here. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna put that aside. And then also these are the labels that I was previously using. And I'm going to pull out I like to match, as you can see. Let's see here. So I'm going to use the flag I used the flags for payday. And I should have pulled some payday scripts. And I guess I will use, I just don't like this part here for the checklist. It doesn't really matter. You know what? I'm just gonna use it. You know what? We're just gonna use it. Okay. And then I'm thinking about adding a little bit of deco on the monthly. Not a whole lot, because of course it's for my bills. And that's the purpose of this planner. More so not to decorate, but I think I want to. So I really don't use this side at all. And this sticker book that I'm using is Flora. I think this was like a box that I had purchased a little while ago, a long time, maybe sometime last year, to be honest. I saw some, these right here. I think I'm gonna use these. Okay. So let's see here. I think I'm gonna use, it's not really gonna match my color scheme though, to be honest. Too bad it doesn't have, I just thought about that. It's not gonna look right. So I may opt out on that. You know, maybe I'll do the darker green and make it pop. We'll just do that. I have all these sticker books and I just don't use them enough. So I want to start using them, and because I'm just wasting money, you know? Okay, let's see here. I may need to, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You know what? It's fine. I already got it laid down. It's fine. And then I'm gonna leave it. Never mind. I'm just gonna leave it. But I am going to cover this up. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the bills for the month. And I always have like my little pre-cheat sheet over here. I keep that throughout the month. Okay, so on the first, I have 3 things that come out. I have rent, my Nora Cove, which is my budget planner, my budget box, and then Cocoa Daisy. Those are the only 2 subscriptions that I have. So I am going to do rent due here. Now, the amount, my monthly amount for rent kind of fluctuates because I have water is in there and then all these other dang on fees. So I kind of budget about maybe 17, maybe 1760, 1770. I think I'm going to do 1770. Okay. All right, and then I have 2 subscriptions. So maybe instead of, I guess what my conscriptions, I can't talk. Maybe my subscriptions, because I need, okay, I need monthly, syncing, first paycheck, second paycheck. Right? Monthly, syncing, first, second. Let me see if there's another page of that, because I may use, you know what, I'm going to do the darker ones for my 2 subscriptions that I have. Okay, and that is Nora Cove and Cocoa Daisy. And then when they come out, I will check them. Okay, so that is on the 1st. I don't have anything on the 2nd and the 3rd. And then on the 4th, I have a credit card bill that's due, and I do have some down here. And this is going to be Bank of America. I'll use these up first, and then I'll pull in the other ones. Okay, so you know what? Let me put this down and then make it a little bit faster. Okay. All right, and then on the 5th, I have Kohl's. I'm not putting, even though I'm writing it down on my monthly bills section, and on here, I'm not putting it in here because it's not, I don't owe anything. So that is Kohl's, and then that's going to be on the 5th. Get some coffee, and then I don't owe anything on Target right now. And then next up is the 10th, which I have my Netflix and my 31 website. So I'm trying to think if I should do, you know what, I'm just gonna use the bill due for Netflix. Technically, I can put both of them on here if I wanted to, now that I'm thinking about it. So Netflix, and then my website, my 31 website, and that is so I can have a website. And those are both on the 10th. The first half of the month is my heaviest with bills and stuff. Okay. On the 11th, I would typically have Ulta and Children's Place, but those are paid off, so I don't owe anything on that. On the 11th, I do have my electric bill that is due. It used to be this week here, but they've changed it for some reason, which is fine. It's still within that pay period, so it's fine. So my electric bill is due, and I already know that is, I'm gonna put it in here, is $80.43. And it went down tremendously from last month, because last month it was $130, and I'm like, why is that so daggone much? Maybe because I was doing the heat, I don't know, but so that is due, so I'm glad it came down. And then my Verizon is due as well, and that is $80. That's my cell phone. Okay. All right, and then on the 12th is my TJ Maxx, Marshalls, however you want to do it. That is on the 12th. And then on the 14th, I have my Prime Video. That's $5.40. That is on the 14th. That automatically comes out. I think it comes out through my PayPal. But that's on the 14th. And then the 15th, I will pay myself. I'll get a payday sticker and put that right there. So that is still from my February going into March paycheck, I guess how you want to say it. Okay, on the 15th, I have my Capital One and my car payments. Oh, I got one more credit card here. So let's do car payment. And my car payment is $642. My lease is up in November, so I need to start figuring out what car I want next. Okay, and then my Capital One. So I have another my last credit card one on the sheet. Okay. All right, and then PayPal is due on the 19th, and then Discover is due on the 21st. Now, one thing that I do when I get paid is I will sit down that day or the next day, and everything that is not automated, I will go ahead and pay. So when I get paid on the 29th, probably the next day, it depends, I will sit down and pay my rent, all my credit, everything that's not automated, I will go ahead and pay. My cell phone and my TJ Maxx. And then all these will come out. It's easier for me because in the past, and I've done this a couple times, where I'm like, oh, okay, this is due, I'll go ahead and pay it. And then I forget, and then it's considered late if it's not paid by a certain time. So this helps me make sure my credit card bills are paid on time. It just works for me. So yeah, that is what I do. Okay. And then on the 26th, my Xfinity comes out. And I'm trying to think, I think that is it. And then my car insurance. So I'm trying to decide on whether or not I want to pay, because I have so much that comes out at the first half of the month. I'm trying to decide on whether or not I want to either just split up that payment or pay it when I get paid on the 15th. When I say pay, basically I'm transferring it to my joint account, because it comes out of there. And so I'm trying to decide if I want to do it that way. And so I'll play with the numbers, but this time I have to do it on the 29th. I have to move the money over. But going into March, I'm trying to decide on what I want to do. And I may play around with it in March and see if it makes a huge difference, but I don't know. Okay, so that is my monthly bills. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to put my other payday. And then, of course, I get paid on the 29th for April. Y'all, I hate getting paid once a month. I'm just saying. I hate it, especially when it's like a long month. I felt like January was forever. And then I have payday scripts. I just don't feel like getting them, but I'll go ahead and put those in right there. And so as things come out, then I will go in and of course check them. I don't track my expenses in here. I track them on the other sheet. That just works for me. Because if not, this whole thing would be filled up. So, and I just don't have the patience, and I know I won't keep up with it. And I'll probably run out of space on certain days. So that's why I don't do it that way. So yeah, I may go back and go ahead and add like some floral or something up here, but let's go ahead and keep moving with the, let's go ahead and keep moving. Okay, next up, I use this as my variable expenses. And let me get my page from the previous month so that way I don't forget what I'm missing here. Okay. All right. So right now under housing, I just put my rent, and I put rent and other, meaning all the other expenses that I have. So I'm going, now last month, I don't know why I budgeted so high because that wasn't correct. So I don't know if I did that with you guys, but I don't know why I did that. Okay, so I'm gonna budget $1,770. And then I will go ahead and put the actual down. All right, under food, I do my groceries, and this is one of my variables, and I've been budgeting $300, and I don't know if I'm gonna go over this month or not, but I'm gonna stick with the three. I'm gonna do $325. And then of course I will put the actual at the end of the month. And then also under food, I started eating out a little bit during lunch. So I'm gonna put that back in. And I am going to keep this low because I don't eat out very often when I'm at work if I'm working from home. I don't really, when I'm at home, I don't necessarily eat out I don't go out and get something to eat. That's what I'm trying to say. So back in the day, I used to budget $100, giving myself $25 a week because I was surrounded by tons and tons and tons of restaurants. I kind of am here, but I got to drive a little bit further, and your girl's lazy, so I don't like driving. So I don't. So I'm going to continue to budget $75. And then I will do the actual. Okay, under personal, I could put food under eating out as well, but I don't for some reason. So here I put, have eating out. And again, what's going on for March? So my daughter's birthday, my oldest daughter's birthday. So I tend to take those things in effect. And let me ask you a question and let me know in the comments where you would categorize this. Now, when I'm going out and saying, like, if I'm going out with like my girlfriend, her and I will go out and have dinner, and then, we'll go get drinks or whatever. Would you consider the eating part eating out? And I also have a category under fun, or would you put that under fun? Let me know in the comments. I'm always kind of going back and forth of how I want to categorize that part. Now the drinks and stuff, I would definitely put that under fun. But if we're eating, which we tend to always do, I don't know if I put that under eating out or not. I can't remember, but let me know in the comments how you would do that. Okay, so for March, I know me and my girlfriend, we try to go out at least once or twice a month if we can. And we don't go gangbuster when we're eating out or whatever, but $50, $60. And then of course my daughter's birthday. So I think I'm gonna go take this a little bit higher. And also under eating out is if I'm getting something when I'm out or out and about or whatever, if I don't feel like cooking, that's what I considered eating out as well, or going out to eat, whatever. So for March, I think I'm gonna go, for February, I did 250 and I don't know where I'm at with that. So I think I'm gonna do 300 just to be on the safe side. And then when I go over my recap, we'll see how I did. Okay, and then also under here, because I just don't have space up there. I guess if I wrote it differently, I could have space, but anywho. All right, and then also I put personal. And this kind of includes like getting my nails done. It's getting to be spring, summer, so that, you know, I may have to raise this, getting my pedicure and all that good stuff. Anything that I consider, you know, if I'm going to Target and I buy something for myself or whatever, I consider that personal. I'm probably gonna, let's do, and I do take out $100 for the month, and I'll break it up. Like I'll do $50 and then I'll do another $50. And that's that way I can have the cash to do my nails and stuff like that. So I do take out some of the cash. Okay, for my cash envelope. I think for personal, I've been doing 150 and I don't know how I did in February. So we're just gonna do 200 and we'll see how that goes. Okay, coffee. Again, this is another category where I don't know where I should put this at. Would you keep it separate, or would you consider this under like eating out? How would you categorize your, if you know, how would you categorize this? Now there's, I do have a Starbucks app, so when I get low, I'll do the $25. So I do give myself a budget of $25, and I need to take into account also when I do Dutch Bro, because I don't have a thing for that. So I think I'm going to raise this to 30, and this is going to be like, if I got to put $20, or I normally do 25 to Starbucks, and if I want to do Dutch Bros, because there is a Dutch Bro near my job, and so sometimes on my way home, if I'm feeling like I want a coffee, I'll stop at Dutch Bro and get me a coffee. So I'm trying to and I think the last time I did it, I pulled it from my personal account, my cash that I had. So I'm gonna do coffee for $30, but let me know again in the comments how you would categorize that. I'm always struggling with that. Okay, over here for electric, even though I already know what it is, I'm just gonna put the amount. I lost you guys. I'm talking about my fun times category. I don't know where I lost you at. So when I'm thinking about this category here, again, I take into account what's going on the upcoming month, or what I know what's going on. So I definitely want to do something with the kids. And also this includes me hanging out with my girl. So I think this month I'm gonna do 250. I haven't figured out what I want to do with my grandkids. And then last month I had a Valentine's category. So for this month I'm gonna I do Easter, because yes, they do get Easter baskets, and I have no idea what I'm putting in their baskets. I try to do practical stuff. So I'm going to do 200, and I hope I don't spend that much. So I need to start thinking about that. Okay, and then under here, this says medical, but I don't need that. All right, so here I'm putting, I used to put planning under here, but I'm gonna just leave it over here. So planning, and this is like me buying anything for, you know, my planning. I'm keeping that low because I don't really necessarily need anything, but I've been getting the itch, guys. Like, I've been getting the itch. So I'm gonna go ahead and budget $80. Because I am getting low on some scripts, but I just need to sit down and go through like my extras and see what I have and then kind of figure out what I need. So there's that. And then for my business, I'm going to go ahead and budget $80 for this as well. I don't necessarily need to purchase anything right now, but like to get, you know, like to put something out there. Okay, and then miscellaneous is just things that I just don't necessarily account for in all of this. And I'm gonna do $150 for this. Okay, all right. And then I would highlight these, and then that way when I'm doing my expenses, when I'm at the end of the month, then I can go in and fill this out. So there is that portion. Let me grab my planner here. Okay. All right, now we can put this back in here. I love rings and I love discs because you have this you have this ability to do this, and I love it. Okay. All right. Now let's go ahead and do these 2 pages here. This is my monthly overview. And let's get those labels. Okay. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead, and I may speed you guys up on this one here. If I already know how much it is, then I go ahead and put it in. All right, and then I like to skip lines in case something I forgot something, but I know at the top I'm good. So, because I only really want to do 1 page, and yeah, that's on the 4th and then the 5th. Okay. And then we have Kohl's. This should be paid off by April. I still put in the ones that are paid off. I still put them in here, and I just do a 0 balance. I like seeing that. Okay, and then my Netflix, and that is $18.35 and $24.89. And then on the 11th, I have Ulta. Yay! Children's Place. Did I put electric? I already know what that is. And then Verizon, I already know what that is. Okay. And then on the 12th, I have TJ Maxx. And then 14th is Prime. Like my credit cards, I leave those blank and then I fill them in once I figure out how much I'm going to pay. And then my car payment. Okay. PayPal. And then I know, you know what, I think I'm missing something, and I think that's Canva. I always forget Canva. And of course, I definitely need to account for it. So it's going to get messed, I've already messed this up already because I didn't include Canva. So I got to figure out what day Canva is. Xfinity, I don't know because my bill, I don't pay till the 26th. So again, I will fill that in once I get the new bill. And then my car insurance is last. And I know that's $150, but I think that has changed, but my soon-to-be ex hasn't told me about it. So, all right, so that is that. Now let's go on to all right, and then I will cover this up, and this is my sinking funds. I like to see my sinking funds at a glance, because when I'm doing my bills, I go in and mark and write down how much I'm putting into each. And I like to, instead of me kind of flipping and all of that, I like to have it at a glance. Okay. And I know I'm always going to forget one, so let me pull the one from last month. Okay. All right, so we have emergency. Even though I hit $1,000, I want to continue to beef this up. And then I have a Christmas fund, birthday. Christmas and birthday are revolving. And then Wix, that is for my website. And then car maintenance, that's, you know, just car maintenance and stuff. And then I have a kids one. These are for my big kids. Vacation. And then household. And I used to have Sam's, and then I decided to just put it under household. And then personal. Amazon, that's for like my Prime. And then I also want, okay, so then I have adventure, which is fun. It's my adventure. My adventure is my fun. I try to do a sinking fund for that as well. So then when I do go out or do take the kids out, that money's there. And I haven't been putting anything in that, and I need to get back into doing that. I don't know why I have a miscellaneous, but I do. And then lunch, because I want to take money out. So if I'm out and about, I don't have to necessarily use my card all the time. And then my challenges, I have a $10 challenge, a $30 challenge, and then I have extra savings. And then I want to start taking money out for the toll. And I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, and then my 100 envelope. Now that I typically break up into my 2 paychecks when I pay myself the second time. So that way I will go in and I'm gonna put March here. I don't know why, but I am. Okay, so then as you can see for like this one here, There's a couple of them that I did not put in. Like Amazon, I only need to do for 6 months. So that's why I haven't put anything in Amazon yet. But I'll go over that when I do my whatchamacallit. All right, so that is it for my monthly bill section, my sinking funds, and then these 2 pages are the expenses. Now, for this portion here, I do not include my actual bills in here. It is just my transactions. Because my bills are already accounted for. So this is for like my variable type stuff. And then, hold on, no, I'm missing something, right? No. I take that back. I'm sorry, I lied. I got ahead of myself. But anyway, that's how I do my expenses. Okay, so here is where I break, and we're not gonna write this down, but I'm just gonna do the labels. So here is where I do my first paycheck and my second paycheck. And this just works for me in my brain. There we go. I knew something was not right. Okay, so that is my first and second paycheck. And then you have the weekly expenses, and that is where I will log my transactions for the month. And then I'm going to cover this up here. And that is for upcoming events. So that way, again, when I am budgeting, I know, you know, I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot. Okay. And then here is where I kind of do my monthly goals. And honestly, I'm not going to do them today because I haven't thought about it. So, I'm trying to find something to put across here. We have these little strips. I don't know if I can just do that. All right, since it's not even, it's not long enough. Oh, you know what? The other one may be too long, so it's fine. It is fine. I will do that. And then let's see what other boxes they have in here. I think I'm going to add, and I know this is not matching, so I know it's not matching, but it's fine. I'm going to do this right here. Y'all know me, I don't care. Oh, and then here's a box here. Oops. That I'm just going to do monthly goals. I can never lay anything straight. And you guys can't see it. My apologies. Oh, you know what? I zoomed in and forgot to zoom you guys out. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm trying to... All right, then I'll go in and write monthly goals and then fill that out. Okay, so let me zoom you guys out a little bit. All right, so that is going to be it for my March setup. And then here is my recap, and I will go in and fill that out and just like set it up in just a little bit. Because I feel like I change it every so often. Because I haven't figured out quite how I want to do it, and that's my issue. But I am going to add the floral like I did over here. Again, why is it not straight? I literally just thought about this before I started filming to add some little deco and stuff. Like literally, I just decided. Yeah, okay, why not? Why not? I can never find the boxes that I want. Okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing as my title for my budget recap. Okay, so that is going to be it. Let's go ahead and flip to the front. I may go ahead and add some floral to the top. But it's already been a long video. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you're not a part of my channel, hit the subscribe button because I really would love to have you. And until next time, guys, I will see you in my next video and I will talk to you soon. Bye.